Welcome to another episode of 10 Reasons to Play, a series where we talk about old, new, or unpopular games and give 10 reasons why you should play them, whether you have already or you're yet to give them a try. In this episode, we're going to talk about Driveclub. Driveclub was released in 2014 and unfortunately didn't receive the praise and love it truly deserved, for whatever reason. The game has depreciated in price, so much that you can easily find it secondhand for under £5. Hi folks, I'm R, your narrator, and here are 10 reasons to play Driveclub. As a disclaimer, there were many more features which could easily make it to this list, but as it's top 10 reasons, I cherry-picked the best ones according to my personal opinion. Before we get into the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated for the latest videos. For reason number 10, we have the detailed interiors of the vehicles. Driveclub till today offers one of the most accurate and detailed car interiors. There are more than 100 cars available in the game, and they are meticulously designed with their own specific features, such as having analog or digital speedometers and indication for what gear you're in, while they're fully functional. This goes even deeper with attention to detail, depending on whether the gear stick is in its typical place in the center of the cockpit or on the steering wheel. The animation for shifting the gears are designed accordingly. You have the opportunity to shift gear alongside letting it be automatic. The animation for shifting gear is in sync with your command, and this further immerses you in the game. For number 9, we have the number of the cars. There are 6 different car classes featuring up to 117 or more vehicles, all with meticulous details, driving stats including 4 different subcategories such as acceleration, top speed, handling, and drifting, and other vehicle stats such as the engine size, weight, and more. All of these cars drive differently, with my favorite classes being hot hatch and sports, as handling any other car above these classes feels like maneuvering a puck on an air hockey table. As I previously mentioned, the interior of the cars are flawless. With 117 or more cars to choose from, with detailed interiors, you're set to spend a lot of time on this game and getting the worth of your £5 back. There's also a dedicated Driveclub bike segment with 20 or more bikes to choose from and its own different tour events. For reason number 8, we have the great driving mechanics incorporated within this game. Now, you should probably take this with a grain of salt. I absolutely love driving hot hatch and sports class vehicles, but when it comes to other categories such as performance, super, and hyper, the car's handling goes absolutely berserk. The cars in these classes look beautiful and are super fast at acceleration and feel amazing to take control of when you do it well, but using them in a tense, speedy race with other supercars with turns and twists becomes extremely difficult, while the AI does a fantastic job. Turning becomes even more difficult in a rainy or snowy weather, with almost every turn becoming a challenge not to skid. Nonetheless, I still enjoy the driving mechanics very much, even the supercars in a sprint when the road is straight without many bends and curves. For reason number 7, we have the graphics and attention to detail. This 6-year-old game still goes head-to-head with some of the very recent racing games and does a great job in terms of the graphics department. The vehicles are beautifully designed, with impeccable lighting and reflection behavior. The inside of windows reflect the light of the digital or analog speedometers, and this becomes even more prominent during nighttime when there's not much interference from outside light sources. The environments are detailed with great lighting effects. During the night, the road is dark with only light sources and your vehicle's headlights making your surrounding visible. The light bouncing off the asphalt is mesmerizing to look at, and the water drops trickling down the body of the vehicles accompanied by light bouncing off the metalwork, creates a serene scenery. And possibly one of the major detailed features to mention, which could be a standalone reason for you to give this game a try, is the realistic water effects on the windshield. The water streams in accordance to your vehicle's speed, direction of your vehicle, and the wipers. As you're stationary, the water rolls down on the sides of the windshield when wiped by the screen wiper. If you speed, they roll down faster, creating a water trail on the side windows and sunroof. As you turn while driving, the water moves side to side in sync with your turns. It's the only game, I believe, to have implemented such immense detail in a racing game. The wing mirrors and cockpit mirror in the interior camera mode are well simulated as well and showcase the real-time events flawlessly. For number 6, we have the wide range of locations and beautiful scenery. There are a wide range of locations such as Japan, Scotland, Norway, India, Canada, and Chile, with beautiful scenery and different climates. Each location has its own charm, such as the heavily forested Canada, snowy Norway, or magical Scotland with a lot of medieval ruins. Many times I caught myself focusing more on the surroundings than the road ahead of me in different races, appreciating the detailed maps and the work the creators have put into this game. There are road signs which are associated with their corresponding locations, such as the road signs in Scotland location indicating the speed limit, and general road design which is in accordance with the UK. For number 5, we have the immersive sound design and amazing soundtrack. The soundtrack has a tranquil feeling to it, which sets the mood right for a few hours of racing. The album is recorded by Hybrid, and the entire album is over 2 hours long with over 27 tracks. The soundtrack is turned off by default, but it can easily be turned on through the settings in the audio sector while racing. The sound effects incorporated are brilliant in this game. The lightning sound effect, storm or rain sound effects all contribute to the immersion. The cars all have different sound effects and all will sound different on different terrains. For example, driving over the gritty off-road will sound different to muddy off-road or grassy off-road. The off-road guides cause vibration and will have the specific rhythmic sound, and driving over wet or dry asphalt will also sound different correspondingly. Now in here we have a quick one. For number 4, we have the online services. The game is packed with online features such as choosing a club to be part of, single races, challenges, and more. When you manage to finish the game tour with gaining all the stars and getting high scores, driving all of the cars and bikes, you can eventually test your skills on the online multiplayer in perpetuity. So you will have a lot more to look forward to still. For reason number 3, we have the dynamic weather system and time. The weather system is among some of the best with lightning, storm, and snow. The lightning is subtle, not being over the top. The snow, however, can get very heavy to the point of restricting your view. There are different intensities of different weather systems, such as snow or rain. These will have an impact on the driving. A more slippery road equates to more challenging handling. The weather system is dynamic, meaning it will change over time. Rain can stop or become heavier. Sky can get cloudy or clear out, and the same goes with snow and lightning. The timeline is also dynamic, with the option of choosing the time-lapse speed ranging from 1 times speed to 60 times speed. When you start the race at 5 or 4 a.m., you will witness the beautiful sunrise and how the sky gradually gets brighter, and that also goes for the sunset. For number 2, we have the race objectives. There are a variety of objectives which keep each race entertaining. To mention a few, the most common one is to finish the race on top 3. Another is to cross the finish line before a given time and to achieve a specific minimum speed. Each objective will give you extra points and stars, which will help you unlock new levels and vehicles. And finally, for number 1, we have the detailed replay and camera mode. This is by far one of the best camera modes I have ever used in any video game, and I usually don't like camera modes. There's so much to tweak and play around with here. First off, you have different camera types, with the option of free camera letting you move around freely. You can also cycle between other racers and photograph them. You can zoom in, letting you have shallower depth of field, with your background appearing larger, or you can roll left to right, bringing intensity to your shot. This goes even deeper by providing you different settings such as aperture to adjust the background blur, focal distance, shutter speed if you want to capture the motion or want a clear shot. Then there are different screen filters like in Instagram. You can tweak it by changing the intensity or adding grain. You can have variety of frames and bokeh shapes and a lot more to provide you the tools for capturing a creative shot. The replay mode is also very detailed and quite easy to use. Here we have it, folks, for 10 reasons to play Driveclub. I thoroughly enjoyed playing this game and still do. Have you played this game, and if not, would you give it a try for £5? Let me know by dropping a comment down below. If you'd like to watch more 10 reasons to play episodes, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated. Until the next one, have a fantastic day.